Okay, what's up? So, this out the way. So, what's up YouTube? What's up Instagram? All of that, all of that. Okay, so where do I start? Fuck. All right. So this month, I've been trading. Like I've been going really hard when it comes to trading. I've been really like motivated, really like disciplined in my trading. But today, out of all days, the first day, the first Monday, the first trading day of the month, I ended up blowing my account, right? And it's not nothing crazy to me. Like I have profitable months. I have profitable, like I go on some nice streaks. I end up getting a payout this or last month, but sometimes I do falter. Sometimes I do have days where it's like I don't even know what I'm thinking. So what I did today was I got up around 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I ended up getting out 2 o'clock in the morning, and I ended up looking at the charts. I wasn't supposed to trade or do anything, right? All I was supposed to be doing was just studying the charts, studying chart patterns, looking for different setups. So I first went on NQ, which is the Nasdaq. That's what I like to trade. That's honestly, since the beginning of the year, that's all I've been trading. I haven't traded anything else, right? So I took a trade on the Nasdaq. No, what am I saying? I was studying the charts on the Nasdaq, and I was seeing that we're kind of like in a consolidation on the higher time frame. So I went down to the lower time frame, and I noticed that we had a huge gap coming down. And looking at everything, I'm looking at my zones and my areas. I'm like, okay, this looks like something I don't want to trade today. So where is it that I could get my money, right? So I ended up going to GC. GC is gold futures, right? And I'm looking at it, I'm looking at it for a good, like, I would say like 2 minutes. And for some reason, I just, in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is a setup. And I was so amped, like, so like ecstatic that I felt like, you know what? Let me take a trade on gold. I never take trades on gold as of recently. Before I used to, and I have like a love-hate relationship with gold. This is why I don't really trade it as much. But I took a trade on gold and I lost. I lost about $500. My account right now was up $3,000. All right. And I took a $500 loss. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to start my month like this. Let me get in a trade again. So what I didn't realize on gold is that my bias was completely wrong because I didn't take enough time to really study and look at the trade. I thought that we would be selling because it looked like we had broke a support level. And like we started to come back and it looked like we hit that support level. Like it was like a kind of like a break and retest. And I'm like, okay, so we should be selling down now. Right? But I didn't fully realize that we've been making higher highs on the lower time frame this whole time. Just higher highs. So I ended up taking a sell. After I took the sell, it went against me. It went up. Then when it's at this highest point, I'm saying, okay, I lost this trade. All right, let me get in on a buy. I changed my mindset. Then it started going back down to my entry. So my previous entry on the shorts. So I'm like, damn, it's crazy. Like I don't believe this is happening right now. You understand? So I'm like, I don't believe this is happening right now. I was doing so well. Like my account has been so good. I was just up $3,000. Like I don't want to start my month off like this. So what I ended up doing was starting to like over leverage, right? So I started, every time it went down lower, I just added more contracts. Okay, it's gonna bounce now. You know, it bounced from here before, it's gonna bounce again and go back up. Added more contracts, it didn't happen. Kept going down, added more contracts. To the point where I'm realizing like I've added so many contracts to the point where I can't even get out of this trade. Like I can, but I don't want to get out of the trade because the amount of money that I'm gonna lose is just gonna make my account too. It's gonna put my account so down that I'm just gonna just be like, I don't even want to trade anymore, right? Like I'm not the best at getting out of drawdown, which is what I've realized. I'm not the best at getting out of drawdown because it's like I think with drawdown it's a whole psychology thing. So I didn't want to be in a big drawdown, right? So I started adding more trades, It just kept going against me to the point where I end up blowing my account, and then finally the trade ended up going in my direction. So I'm realizing, like, as this happening, I'm realizing, like, damn, like, I'm gonna have to start a new account again, right? And I was I wasn't really upset, but I was like, damn, like, all of that hard work gone in one day, right? And like these things, like, even though like I know like I'm past certain things, it's like I'm realizing like some of these things they just keep happening, right? Like it's like I'm known for going on a long streak, and then when my trades stop, like I guess working, or like when I start doing bad, I start to over leverage, over trade, and that's the way I blow my account. Revenge trading. So my first thing that I start to do is like I try to like keep my risk the same all the time, because if I lose more than I'm expected to lose, then that's when I'm like, oh no, I gotta get it back, right? The reason why on this particular trade I decided to go in it again is because I realized my mistake on what I did, all right? And I also, what's the word? I realized my mistake, and I also kind of just felt like I shouldn't have taken the loss, right? And I know this is getting to kind of like a long video, but I realized that I shouldn't have took that loss, and I started revenge trading, right? And I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys, but I'm just sharing my experiences and what has happened to me, because at the end of the day, this is still a journey, right? We could be getting payouts a week from now, the last week, and all of a sudden, like, you start to make certain little, what's the word I'm looking for? Little mistakes that could just mess up your whole psychology and just blow your account, right? So I'm still on my journey, for anybody that's on their journey too. I hope you guys tap in, right? And we could discuss this. Has this ever happened to you guys? Have you guys ever blown an account in one day? Have you guys ever had like good winning streaks and have like gone back and just completely destroyed your account, right? And I just want to share this because like even me, like I still blow accounts. You understand? Even though I am profitable, I still blow accounts. And yeah, it's just to get back on another one. Like you just get back in it again. I did end up getting another account. And what did I do? I decided to trade that account. I got a 50K account. I decided to trade that account. I'm halfway through passing that account in one day, right? Which honestly for me wasn't the best thing, because the reason why I'm already halfway through to passing the account is because I over leveraged again, because I was upset that I lost all my money, but it ended up in my favor. And like from now, I'm just gonna scale back and just patiently take my time to just like get the rest of the money, right? And I'm just being transparent, because what I think sometimes is like I don't like to take long to pass my evaluation accounts, because I've heard this somewhere where it's like once you put your money into like these profit accounts, your money's already in the market. So if I put $200 into a evaluation account, that $200 is already gone. I already paid the market, right? So I've already basically lost that $200. If you guys understand what I'm saying. So there's no reason for me to kind of like be scared anymore. You understand? So the worst I could do is lose the account and not have to put another $200 in. Like, for what I'm trying to say is, $200 is the most amount of money that I could lose. Right? So I'm not scared of losing $200. Right? Especially since with my last payout, I made more than $200. Right? So I'm already in profit. So I'm not really like too scared of losing that 200. But yeah, we're gonna see how this next one goes. I end up getting the 150. My last one was 100K, right? And I was doing pretty well. We're gonna see how this month goes. I was profitable last month, and taking this trade today, and I'm still profitable on the day, which is weird. You know, I just wish I had more money. You understand? But my biggest lesson, I guess, for today is just don't be afraid to take losses. You know, like at the end of the day, you can get it back another day, right? I turned $500